Brian Blessing in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we are ready. Week 5 coming up in the National Football League for you on Sunday, and many opportunities on the wagering board. The gang at oddsworthbetting.com have you covered. Featured pick of the day is available right below this video. It's been a very bizarre start to this NFL season, and I will say this to you, having been here for over a decade now, I've never seen anything like what's going on in the National Football League in relation to the wagering line. NFL numbers, week 1 has been up for 3 months. So that idea exists of what these teams are all about. Then week 2, you see them, and then you get the slight reaction. I've never seen overreactions on the wagering board like we've seen this year. Go back to the very beginning. Said the worst number I'd ever seen. Miami a favorite at Buffalo in a spot where Buffalo had so much emotion built up with the sale of the team against a rival. They killed them. And then the next week, San Diego's better than Miami. San Diego comes to Buffalo, and Buffalo was favored. Bizarre. Atlanta and the Giants is maybe a prime example of this. The Giants start 0-2. If you go back 2 weeks and Atlanta's going to take on the Giants, the game's probably pick. Maybe at most the Giants won, and now the Giants win a couple of games, and the Giants are 4-point favorites. Yeah, I know there's injuries on the offensive line for Atlanta, but that's an incredible overreaction to the wagering line. Just things you just never, ever, ever see in the National Football League in terms of those overreactions with the numbers. Now, we also have a new wave of angles to consider. Only in week 4, you had bye weeks. Now you've got Denver and Arizona, 2 monster teams coming off a bye. Arizona, really impressive start for the season, the job Bruce Arians has done there. Denver off a bye, off a loss. So there's so many angles that you consider. Other teams, Cleveland, the thought was going to be, if they're struggling coming off the bye, that's when Johnny Manziel's going to get in there. Brian Hoyer, he's the quarterback. He's done okay in Cleveland. But we've got the bye weeks to consider. And then we go right on through to Cincinnati and New England, the get-out game on Sunday night. And those Sunday night games, they really do mirror Monday Night Football games in terms of the action they generate. General public gets involved. You start talking favorite in the over. But can you ever imagine New England at home being an underdog? And that's been the state of the affairs for them all week long. In Foxborough, the Bengals are like a 1-point favorite all week long. New England just has looked atrocious. They got absolutely slaughtered in Kansas City at Arrowhead Stadium, which is an incredibly tough place to play. But it really goes to show, doesn't matter how good you are. Tom Brady, if he's on the seat of his pants when he's getting ready to throw the football and nobody's open, doesn't matter how good a quarterback you are if the guys around you aren't that good. But is it an overreaction now? Because Cincinnati's off to a great start to the season. But by nature, their track record has been really good at home, so-so on the road. So questions will be answered in the Sunday night game as well. It's going to be a really intriguing Sunday, Week 5, NFL. Featured pick of the day. It's available to you right below this video at oddsworthbetting.com. We look forward to see how it all plays out. We'll talk about it with you next week right here.